Alright, welcome to Dummynation, where today we're playing as Azerbaijan. I have not had a decent start. I had a great run with them, but it got ruined by dishwasher noise, and I haven't been able to rekindle it yet, so we'll see if we can rekindle it this run. 16, 8040. We'll get this alliance treaty right up and going. I think we'll do fewer tanks this time around, just 2.4, so that we can do a bit more rockets. Let's go back to autocracy. Actually, wait. Everyone around me that's relevant is going to be it's going to be autocratic of some sort. Let's start off democratic. Let's start off democratic because everyone around me is going to be autocratic for some sort. So yeah. 4071 democracy. And we'll work on getting this alliance with China. In the meantime, we'll concede the Armenian claim. We are a democracy after all. And now we wait. And the reason we're going to democracy instead of like there's Turkmenistan, autocratic, Uzbekistan, autocratic, Kazakhstan, autocratic, Russia, autocratic, Afghanistan, theocratic, Iran, theocratic, Pakistan, autocratic. As Azerbaijan, Georgia, as this region specifically, democracy just makes sense. You know? Let's speed this up just a little bit. Like, we'll inevitably see when Russia decides to get involved in places. Oh, Iran is going to get involved somewhere? I don't know. All I know is we're democratic. And I almost never run democracy. Like, it's crazy if I decide to run it. I think the idea should be ally with China next. Or do you ally with Iran just to get sight on what they're doing? On what their plans are? I think... Oop, they're going for Georgia. I also think they're going for Kazakhstan now, so... Send everyone up here so that we can attack Kazakhstan. I think... Based on the direction they're going... Yep. That was... telegraphed. And they're gonna go for Russia here, so... Yeah, that was pretty telegraphed. We're gonna ignore everything else. We're just gonna push into Kazakhstan. We have a 6 stack going in there. We're going to try and take it all. Is Iran getting involved with Turkey? Are they going to get involved in Turkmenistan? While I'm busy in Kazakhstan. No, not yet. Of course, us having tanks, us being democratic, means militias aren't going to spawn as fast. And we're still basically surrounded by, well, what's basically, we're going to be the democratic fortress, at least until we break through Iran. Then we can consider autocracy. Then and only then would I consider autocracy. And it's just, like, if we can break via Russia, if we can break via China, if we can break via Iran, all of those circumstances would be, like, would mean it's time. You know what I'm thinking? Armenian remnant, we take it. Yeah, we'll take the Armenian remnant there, and then we will deal with these. So Turkey's lost a lot of troops, probably because they got involved somewhere. Syria, Georgia, Armenia. They got into a war with Iran. Now we need to do something to, but because of that we can Kyrgyzstan. Oh, nope, we gotta go for Turkmenistan. We gotta get there. We gotta get there. And we did block them off. Thank God we blocked them off. Just barely. Because now we'll have access to Afghanistan. Huge. And we can just go for it. Yeah, this is the one country that I would run democracy with. It's crazy. I think they're gonna get Kabul. Yeah, we gotta send one up. We gotta send half up. And we are still pushing. Okay, and you gotta go for Kyrgyzstan now. So yeah, we're finishing off the stand. We're gonna come out with about 20 million military, maybe 19 million military power. Have you continue up Kyrgyzstan. Making sure we have access to Uzbekistan the entire time. All right, you finish off Uzbekistan. That's a great looking Central Asian state. Like right there. Our holes are now Russia, Iran. Let's... We don't need Iran anymore. We should probably re-up with, if we're being honest, re-upping with, Japan, China seems vital. After that, just hanging around. Because we'll be able to make this, if Russia falls, we'll be able to make this our state. Our own. Same if China falls. Yeah, but we can, okay, so half, 75, we can go 80, we can go 90. 90% speed. I trust my democratic state to do the right thing. Yeah. But as long as this is the situation, I think as soon as we get coastline, we go autocratic. I feel autocracy is just a bit more flexible. But as it stands right now, there's no reason to push autocracy. None at all. Democracy is the way to go to help that exchange rate. Yeah, there's no way. Like, I'm surrounded by states with more economy. More economic power, less economic power, but much larger military, and then more economic power. But Central Asia is really not it. Yeah, we're gonna miss out on Mexico's fall. We need coastline sooner rather than later. Iran's not gonna be it. I'm looking right at Japan. I'm looking Mexico's gonna fall here. Kind of a catch-22. We need someone to suicide on someone near me, and they're not doing it, so. All we can do is keep pushing the troops up. And just hope someone gets antsy. Like Ukraine attacks. Or, right there. Getting attacked by attacking Finland? Do it again. I think they're allied to China. Yeah, they are. And Nigeria, North Korea. Well, North Korea has no troops. I want to see them go into Finland again. That's going to be my biggest hope. Luckily, because we did get a good chunk of Kazakhstan, we do have good borders on Russia. Good enough borders. Yeah. When do I get greedy? When do I greed? Diplomacy. We do have better diplomacy. If we can just guarantee... Yeah, we can guarantee that. Then they're not going to get involved. And they're not going to get involved at this point, so... This is good. Yeah, we've burned most of their military up, so. But unfortunately, a good chunk went through Russia, so we did lose a significant part of our army here. But we do need it now because we need access to Mexico. Definitely need to try and go for it. All right. Did get to the coast. We're just gonna go one stack and everyone else defend. Alright. We obviously cannot keep going at that rate. We gotta wait. The rate we were attacking, we can't handle it. Another bit of economic research. Oh, go back up there. Try and get 1,000 tanks. Yeah, we want to keep in order to like not lose against like militia, we got to keep this above 1,000, right? Yeah, we got to keep the tank value above 1,000 so that we're not losing painfully to militias. We can go back to the south. Eventually we'll want to go into Mexico, so I think we stay democratic until we're done with Russia. Just so that we can deal with the damn militias, you know? Russia does have crazy militias over here, so... China went democratic. That is very, very... It's not strange per se, but it is very weird. I think it's a bit weird. Dominican Republic has declared war. No, thank you. Finish them off. We ended up with pretty much all of Russia here. Which is actually amazing. Latvia is not at war with us, but it's very, very close. Super amazing. So this could be the run. We're still going to finish off Russia, and then we're going to switch to autocracy, because we no longer need to be... We no longer need democracy to break out. Pushing into the poor lands. I think the rest we gotta deal with Mexico now. Or at least take what we can of it. Is this a good spot or an iffy spot? Ended up carving through the rest of Argentina here. Alright, everyone go home. We're having trouble keeping our minds straight. Brazil looks like a decent idea. If you can peace out with everyone who would be involved against you, Brazil's a decent idea. Mauritania. Let's worry about piecing out Morocco, Nigeria. Brazil is autocratic, so I will just stick with what we have. Also, let's slow down to 75% pace so I can peace out. USA, Guatemala, Latvia, Alright. Let's do Brazil. Let's go for it. Actually, Canada's a better target too. Like, oh god. There's a lot of good stuff to go after. And the only one that declared war is Portugal? Interesting. So very interesting. We'll keep the war with Canada going. It is probably time to get aggressive, though. Keep pushing. Push economic, push self-sufficient. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, after this, I think the play is to... Well, first of all, let's bring this down to 24. And bring you up to 24. We no longer need the super high liquidity. Is Brazil done? Brazil is done. So we bring everyone home. Continue pushing our economy. Canada looks like a great target, but we do have to switch to autocracy at this point. I'm actually not sure if I should. I actually should debate fascism, honestly. We'll stick with democracy for now because it would take time to run up the autocracy thing. So we could get an alliance with USA to help our exchange rate. Did that really help our exchange rate, or did that just put China in? Yeah, that did help our exchange rate. That's good. I was wondering. Gotta be ready to attack, 329. I think our GDP per capita might be a bit too high. No, it's not. It's fine. I need the tanks before I consider an attack on Canada. Basically. Looking at lowest GDP per capita, Sudan, Democratic Republic of the Congo. We can go for that. We can definitely take Congo without issue. Ethiopia shouldn't be an issue either, but though Yemen would probably be better. Actually, Yemen has coastline, so we're going to go for Yemen first. And then we're going to go for the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Trying to get our tanks through. Alright, we are through. So we can just spread and go. Now, why am I doing it in disorder? People should ask why I'm doing it in disorder, right? And it's because of GDP per capita. Where's the Cameroonian remnant? We can take the Cameroonian remnant right up there. Ah, they took Nigeria. Just gonna go for that eventually. No, that's a bit late for me now. Alright, everyone go home. We've knocked down our GDP per capita significantly. Probably Somalia into Ethiopia or Sudan into Ethiopia would be... Sudan into Ethiopia would probably be better. Sudan into Ethiopia makes a little bit more sense than Somalia into Ethiopia. Just because more population, and also Sudan starts off with a lower GDP per capita. And while it won't impact me the most, it will make infantry a lot cheaper. Then we can send everyone here. And then you can go into Ethiopia, actually. We may end up taking Somalia anyway. Finish off self-sufficient, begin going down smart taxation, I guess. Take out Somalia, including the Somaliland area. Alright. On GDP per capita, we can't really lower it reasonably anymore without attacking Pakistan, so... Now we're back to looking at this chart. Canada, Indonesia. Let's take a look at Canada. Seems like a reasonable play. The pathing was a bit atrocious, but whatever. We don't really have a path through Europe right now, so it's fine. Turkey and Romania. Finland. Greece. It's fine. Finish off smart taxation. Also finishing off, importantly finishing off Canada. Now we'll go for Colombia. At this point, it should be worth considering fascism. We're gonna be able to out-troop everyone. I don't really want to get into it with China just yet, but definitely should consider fascism at this point. Everyone goes home. Alright. Looking at this, Netherlands is the Netherlands a rational attack? No, that's an irrational attack. It's Egypt. That's the rational attack. Egypt is totally the rational one. Then that allows me to attack Saudi too. Right? Saudi 48? Yeah. It does bring Saudi Arabia into this. But then after that, we should probably stop. We should probably make sure we have the troops to support this. Because we don't have the troops right now to support this. Yeah, we 100% do not have the troops to support this. Yet everything, it's Indonesia. Honestly, nope, that's gonna cost too much. Then we just build infantry. Let's also begin going down the remittance tree and let us lower our liquidity to... No, we'll keep liquidity here. That's fine. It's fine. Because eventually we'll get to a point where we can handle everything. I think finishing off Algeria is a good play. It isn't much, but it's honest work. Should probably re-up China here. Just make sure we don't die to something stupid. Do more remittance. Do more remittance. There we go. More rockets are coming. Looking at the defense power chart, Serbia, Bosnia, Belarus. We do have access to Belarus, so we can just finish it off. It does not get us access to Slovakia, though. But we can finish it off. No access to Palestine yet. Turkey's protecting it. No access to Moldova. We do have access to Indonesia. Definitely have access to Morocco, and we should probably just finish it out. Before someone else takes it, and someone else is going to take it. Everyone gets to go home. Another tick of remittance should help. actually looking at an attack on Greenland here. Unless China attacks Indonesia first. Or is Pakistan going to get whacked? It does appear like Pakistan's going to get whacked. That is finished off remittance, so we are losing as little as possible. Australia is getting whacked, so we will join in as best as we can. I think Indonesia's about to get whacked too. I did just lose my alliance with, fortunately we had the number one. Fortunately, we had the number one army. So, we should be able to hold for now. USA is getting involved somewhere, but where? It's not Canada. I wonder if it's down here. It's Africa. Who cares? Yeah, it's Africa that they're attacking, so that's a who cares moment. Let's get involved in Indonesia. Where is the US attacking? Philippines? I don't think anyone cares about that. Yeah, it's still very, very slow. USA's burning troops. China's burning troops. I don't think we have a great play other than keeping our troop advantage high. So, at this point I am going to lower to 16, just so that we're growing. And I'm also going to go down digital economy to help with the exchange rate issue. Looking at this chart, I think we go for Pakistan now just to lower this GDP. Iran wanting to get involved here is going to help us tremendously, so... USA is still trying to get involved. Yeah. This is not a great situation for me. Definitely have to keep a large military just because of the situation. Like, we have to be significantly larger than everyone else. Looking at the situation, it is a definite attack Ukraine. Digital economy up. And we will fire up war economy completely because we are fascist and we need cheaper troops. Looking at this map, Japan is in play. Attacking China's in play, but that's going to take significant amount of military out of us, so really isn't. Thailand, we can take some of Thailand. Probably the best play we have. We're not going to take all of Thailand. We can take a chunk. We don't have allies right now, so... Or if we do, they're not close enough to be relevant. Damn it. Yeah, let's do gunners. USA is still screwing around. We can't really attack that with the lack of defense power we have. What we can do is get involved in Ukraine. Yeah, we don't have access to Thailand. Looking at these, Moldova's probably next, so we'll just attack Moldova. There's not really an opportunity. Low defense power, Serbia, Palestine, Bosnia. Thailand, Malaysia. Malaysia's the next opportunity we got, so we'll just go for it. And they finished the rest of Thailand for me. Now, Spain is currently fascist, so... We just could let the U.S. do whatever the U.S. wants. I don't feel like piecing that out. I really don't. I was gonna shut up some alarms real quick, so... 1 second. USA continues to attack, as expected. There's not really an opportunity for me to get out of that. Get my gunners going. Can't really recruit more tanks, so this. Looking at defense power, it's now definitely Spain, so let's handle Spain. If we can deal with Spain, that's great. USA 18, so they're no longer really a threat. The only reason they're a threat is the military power, which actually makes it seem reasonable to attack non-Spanish China here. The reason we attacked China, they have no allies. Democracy did not help them get allies. We just finish off Spain and then we go. Now, we also have to realize that our military is actually pretty small here. Like, maybe it's better to attack Japan or Iran. You know? I think it's better to attack Iran here, just because of the size of our military versus the size of theirs, and the location of it. So we'll do that. Let's get 2 ticks of welfare state. so that we're growing fast. Excuse me. Everyone goes home. India is the main threat in terms of military power. India doesn't have more people though, and it costs too much to piece out of. Looking at this chart, we are on an island. Looking at the diplomat, Japan is their only ally. So if we attack Japan, this is actually to me this is a reasonable play. China will get involved, take them out. We should be able to piece out with that just because they don't have allies, yeah. Right there. So we can take out Japan here. All of it. Take it all. Yep. For me. Now looking at this chart, New Zealand makes sense. Just get everyone home and then we attack it. Sleepy hedge. Yeah, well, let's attack, yeah, China doesn't have any allies, so we'll finish off New Zealand. And then I think, thinking to myself, is it enough to just take out China? It is definitely not enough just to take out China here. So, but do I really want to get involved with USA right now? Getting involved with USA would probably be the worst if we decide to attack China. We do have a lot of land that they would have to take. Like, we are significantly largest landmass. We're just not growing fast enough. And that is because we're pushing higher liquidity. And also higher social. But also worse exchange rate. Looking at this, we don't have access to Serbia. That's blocked by Romania, Hungary, this nonsense over here. Looking at the defense power chart, Serbia, Palestine. Honestly, our play is India is the second largest military, so if we can peace out with you, we're not going to be able to get an alliance with you, but if we can peace out with you, we can probably take out China. Somehow. Yeah, let's do it here. We'll probably just go to their cap and take them out. Yeah, they don't have any sort of tanks, so we'll be able to take them out. And then we can just spread and go, because no. Once we take out their military, nothing, spread and go. Deny it to everyone else as best as we can. The only one that we really want in there is India, so. So we want to deny access to like USA. Poland decided to go in. Big mistake, right? Split it again. Germany's gonna now get a piece, so India's gonna have the largest military. But we're gonna be able to build the military the fastest, so I think it's a risk worth taking. God, we're so close to peak velocity here. Looking at this, USA is enough. We just need enough to be able to take mainland USA without issue. Alright. At this point we put a defense stack. No, we don't need a defense stack. We're not growing fast enough, so we do need to worry about diplomacy here. Speed this up just a little bit. I think we're way off pace. 365. Yeah, we're off pace. Do I make a stab for world record? I think this is the only way we can make a stab at world record. The only way we're gonna get there is with the higher military spending. Yeah, this is me trying to take the Azerbaijan world record, so. And it's a risk. Because if it doesn't pay off, well, then we're, well, it's not really a risk. We can always out-recruit. Yeah, we can always out-recruit. So this is not really a risk in the grand scheme of things. Let's go. Let's keep going. All right, GG's. That is, I think that is Azerbaijan world record. I'm gonna check. I think it is, based on what I remember from the run I just did. Azerbaijan, where the hell is it? I think is it an expert country? I don't remember. Definitely does not start with a lot of stuff. Okay, I think it's hard. One of the harder countries. Okay, that is an Azerbaijan world record. That's not. Okay, good to know. What am I think I'm remembering Nicaragua then. I'm just gonna double check. Which is tomorrow's. Yeah, Nicaragua's tomorrow's run. So what I'm looking for is that. Just to satiate my curiosity. I don't have to look for it today. Yeah, tomorrow's run. That's what I was remembering. Alright. Like, share, subscribe if you like the content. Ring the bell for notifications. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions. And track your suggestions and get Twitch stream notifications and my Discord. Everything is in the description below, so I'll see you in the next one.